and welcome to day 2 of Easing Through the Holidays. I'm Laura Donnelly, founder of the Healing Path conversation series and Dancing with Ease Body Brain Balance. People hire me to teach them to move out of pain and into healing. And these little 17 days of lives offer tips and tools for easing through the holidays. And the thing about healing is that we choose inside of ourselves to step onto the path of healing. Whether it's physical healing or mental healing or emotional healing, it happens because inside we make a choice and a decision. And the work I teach, Body Brain Balance, is a way of doing this. There's a million paths, and you have to find the path, or you choose to find the path that resonates with you and brings you joy on the journey. So today I thought I would talk about rebalancing after having what happens? Sugar attack, sugar rush. And it can also happen from parties, like business parties, work parties, family parties, uh, toasting. Alcohol has a lot of sugar and it can unbalance your system. And my husband's always saying to me, sugar makes small things large. So, uh, and it's good. If you like sugar, you like sugar. And it's not like I would have zero sugar during the holidays. That's not me, because there's plenty of really delicious things that I associate with the holidays that are filled with sugar. So cool. But after you have the sugar, pay attention. The most important thing about body brain balance is paying attention to what your body is telling you so that you notice sooner and sooner when you're going out of balance. And sugar is really tricky. It zips you up and drops you down. And so if you're feeling down and you have a couple of cookies, you feel better for a little while. And then the sweet from all that disappears and you don't feel quite so good. Or maybe you feel worse than when you had the cookies to rev you up. It's okay. One of the reasons that when you have kids, you give them cookies and milk is you're balancing the sweet from the cookies with the protein from the milk. And I found in myself, a lot of times when I'm craving sugar, what I really am needing is a dose of protein. And so what I do, it's easy for me and it makes my life easier, is I have little small amounts of protein prepackaged, nuts, baggies of nuts, small containers of yogurt, and I can grab one of those things quickly and easily to settle my body, to give it fuel, so that it's ready to work and do the things I want and need it to do. And so that I'm not jangly. There's a way that too much sugar, well, you've watched little kids like at Halloween, just have a complete meltdown from too much sugar. And then we think as grown-ups that we aren't really like this. Sorry. Not true. So none of it's bad, right? All of it's learning what your body does in response to sugar. When it craves sugar, after you have the sugar, what happens? What happens if you choose to have protein half the time that you want sugar? What happens? And you can start to phase your body into a little bit more healthy response. The other thing is if you have a day where you just have a great time, Sometimes you can have a day where you have an office party and a friend party, and then you go home and you have to make the cookies for another event, for your kids' school party or for a sharing event that you're doing or going to, or you just want to make the Christmas cookies. I have wonderful memories of making Christmas cookies with my mom. We made them every year. We made the same 5 recipes every year. My brother loved the pink cookies with the rose water. I like the lemon ones, the yellow ones with the lemon flavoring. It was a production. It was a production, and it was fun. And so cookies, especially Christmas cookies, uh, are one of the ways that we shared love in my family. And so I don't want to cut that out 100%. But if you have a day where you overindulge, and the next day you're feeling sluggish and tired and run down, and everything feels like it's too much, and you have that edge, that yeah, 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 yeah. Everything is just like, did you get this done? Do that. Just give yourself some extra protein. Make an extra egg in your breakfast. Um, do some breakfast meats, whatever kind you like, and restore your system. And then keep going through the holidays. And January is plenty of time to go back and do a dietary reset for health. But it's not like you can't get out of balance. You can't have sugar. You can't have a great time. You can't do all the holiday things. Just know what happens to your body when you do that and have a plan to get back in balance. So I hope this was a little bit of help, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.